hope you are doing great. All right, here's what's really going on with Trump, Epstein, and that mysterious so-called client list. Former Trump White House press aide Sarah Matthews just went on TV and said, bluntly, Trump has to be panicking right now over the Jeffrey Epstein situation. Why? Well, here's the deal. I'm sure you know this by now, but Trump jumped onto Truth Social and fired off a rant telling his supporters to forget about Jeffrey Epstein. He literally called Epstein a guy who never dies and said, let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. But let's be real. If you're not worried, you don't post long rants telling everyone to move on, right? Matthews, who was there in the White House, says that's a classic sign of panic. Others may call it something else. Now let's rewind a bit. When Trump was campaigning, he and his allies promised to release the so-called Epstein client list. They made it a huge talking point. We'll show you the list. We'll expose the truth. That was the promise. And Trump's supporters are waiting for that promise to be kept. But now, the Justice Department just announced last week that there is no Epstein client list. What? That's a complete 180 from what Trump's own Attorney General, Pam Bondi, was saying. She claimed she had the list on her desk for review. Now, suddenly, the list just doesn't exist? Of course, a lot of Trump's hardcore supporters aren't buying that for a second. They're angry. They're demanding Trump follow through on his promise. And honestly, you can see why. They feel betrayed. And if you thought that was the end of it, Elon Musk, who used to be in Trump's corner, just accused him of hiding the files because Trump's own name is supposedly in them. That's a wild accusation, but it's got people fired up. Inquiring minds need to know the truth. So what happens now? Matthews is predicting that Trump will try to distract everyone, maybe by saying or doing something super controversial to shift the news cycle. Because, let's face it, this story is not going away. In the middle of all this, Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Attorney General Pam Bondi, who all staked their reputations on releasing the list. But now, they're scrambling. So, is Trump panicking? From the outside, it sure looks like it. And for the supporters who are demanding answers, this is a story they won't let go of anytime soon. Actually, Democrats and Republicans want the truth. Thanks for tuning in. I'll keep following the twists because something tells me it's just getting started. And if this list shows up, it's going to be very long. Subscribe and see you in the next video.